Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the words of the CHOFETZ CHAIM, and we left off yesterday with the fifth part of To'elis, of benefit, and we said that Shechavan the To'elis, you have to make sure that your whole intention is for To'elis, for benefit itself. Now, he says an amazing thing today. This is very much Nageya, this is very much pertinent to many of our lives. The Efshar, it's possible. If the reason that you are telling over this report about how Shimon did something wrong to you, the reason you're telling it is because you want to relieve the emotional pain that you are experiencing from being victimized, it's as if you are having a intent for a to'elis, for a benefit, Lahaba, that will come in the future. There's constructive purpose over here. I am in anguish, I'm in pain, and therefore I'm telling over these words right now that even though that maybe on the outside it looks like Lashon Hara, but there's a ta'elis because I'm going to be the beneficiary over here. I'll be able to, so to speak, get it off of my chest. Now he brings down over here from the Sefer Hasidim that if somebody is pained by something and he does need to be able to get it off of the chest, so then it's really a mitzvah to listen to them in order to relieve their emotional stress. And so much so that Rav Nissen Karelitz writes that a wife who had a hard day, with people she had to deal with in work or the like, she is allowed to come home and share these things with her husband because it calms her down and relieves her distress. However, she has to be very careful to only mention things that are necessary for the purpose and refrain from discussing general things that happen in the office. So if she had a hard day at work and there are a lot of things that went on, whatever is really pertinent to her, she needs to get that off of her chest to feel better. That she's allowed to tell, but other general details and the like that have nothing to do with her pain, she can't speak about. Furthermore, Rav Nissen Karelitz writes that if a person has to go to a therapist, or they have to come to a rabbi and they have to speak, and the only way that they could deal with the issues that they're going through is by explaining the person that they're talking about and going through the details of the case, so then a trained professional, a therapist, a rabbi, or the like, or a psychologist, or something of that nature, so says Rav Nissen Karelitz in that case as well, so you are allowed to tell over the details of the story, even mention people by name, in order that you could relieve the emotional distress. And really it works out even better over here. We're assuming that when you go to the therapist or you go to the rabbi, they're going to give you advice of how to deal with the problem that you are confronting. So all of that say our paiskim, say our halachic authorities, all of that is within the realm of to'elis, the benefit I'm going to receive from getting it off my chest and being able to deal with things in a better way. And then he writes, Chazal say in the Gemara, it says, Daiga belev ish yasichena. If a person has a daiga, they have a worry in their heart, yasichena, they should tell it over. So what does it mean? Yasichena lachem. Let them tell it over to other people. It's going on. It's talking about this. If I have emotional pain on the inside and it's squashing down on my heart and I need to get it out, so then yisachenu, go and tell it over. However, you have to make sure that you're not missing any of the other 7 conditions of to'elis that are in this particular chapter over here. So this is a big heter, and this is a very important thing to know, husbands and wives. They are allowed to speak about the things that are bothering them. If you're doing it to get it off your chest and the other person is going to be able to help relieve the pain that is there, then that would be permissible under the circumstances. We have a little bit more of this to be able to see, and Emir Hashem will see that tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.